The following is from Lee Freeman and his article, The Sweetwater Stock Farm and Dairy. The Sweetwater Stock Farm, later the Sweetwater Dairy, founded and operated by Florence real estate developer Mr. John D. Whedon from 1915 to about 1935. The stock farm and dairy occupied 200 acres, 2.5 miles east of Florence at the head of Sweetwater Creek on the old Sweetwater plantation, which Mr. Whedon, a grandson of Robert Miller Patton, acquired by purchasing the other shares in the estate from his relatives. The stock farm's business offices were located at 103.5 North Court Street in Florence. On March 11, 1915, the Florence Herald reported, quote, Mr. J.D. Whedon is planning to develop an extensive stock farm at Sweetwater Home and has provided a number of blooded animals for breeding purposes. Dr. A.S. Todd, who has practiced veterinary surgery for several years, will be associated with him and will have active charge of the place. They will specialize in shorthorn cattle and Berkshire hogs, although attention will be given to other livestock, end quote. In addition to livestock, by July of 1916, Whedon and Todd were advertising that they would furnish, quote, good, clean, fresh, sweet milk, butter, and buttermilk, end quote. They also noted that Mr. A.C. Muse had just been hired as their manager. Mr. Muse had over 20 years' experience in the dairy business. The original phone number of the dairy was 151. It was changed to 20 by 1926. In just 6 months, Sweetwater's dairy cattle had increased from 40 to 100 head. Apparently business was booming, partly because the construction of the nitrate plants in Sheffield, which had immense requirements for dairy products. By early 1919, the nitrate plants were feeding over 1,500 people daily. In September of 1917, J.D. Whedon entered 5 head of his dairy cattle in the Tennessee Valley Fair at Tuscumbia and was awarded 4 blue ribbons. Whedon placed ads in the Herald and the Times that people could breed their cows to one of Sweetwater's registered Holstein Friesian cows to improve their own stock. In 1926, the Sweetwater Stock Farm changed its name to Sweetwater Dairy. In May of 1926, though, it continued to maintain its herds to furnish grade A raw milk instead of making deliveries to its customers. Along with several other local dairies, Sweetwater Dairy sold its list of customers to Florence Milk Company, which was incorporated in 1926 and took over the delivery of these dairy's customers on May 6. Sweetwater Dairy continued business until 1935. Milk bottles of the old dairy still exist, though they're rare and prized by local collectors.